Hellos, you're welcome. Today we're talking business. I'm sharing about an amazing opportunity that has helped us tick most of our goals as individuals and as a family as well. I will start by sharing my own story and then explain the business plan that we've used to get to where we are right now, and let you decide at the end what action you want to take. All right, so my name is Karine. God has blessed me with a family of my own. I am so grateful for that. I am a medical doctor and a health and lifestyle coach as well. So my journey started way back when I was actually a little girl. As far as I can remember, I was about 10 years old. I developed a dry skin rash. It's called eczema. They are chronic allergies. So I thought that it wasn't serious. It's something that had come and would go, but it looked like it was there to stay. I thought I would outgrow it, but it looked like it wasn't going. It was actually becoming worse and worse. So soon I was put on steroids to reduce the inflammation. It was really bad. And I stayed on those steroids for over 15 years. So you can imagine, my skin had been affected. The steroids had weakened it. It was so bad. And so I started looking for a solution. Now I'm in medical school. Of course, I understand that the side effect of steroids, and I'm trying hard to do something about it. Although I knew, of course, allergies have no cure. I just have to avoid allergens, whatever is causing those allergies. And in my case, there were so many things I had to put on. Cotton, pure cotton. They had told me I shouldn't put on jewelry which is not gold 24 carats. At some point they had told me bathe with mineral water. A list of so many do's and don'ts which I could not even afford to do, right? And so I had tried, you can imagine, I had tried so many things outside there on the market, and they weren't helping. Every 2 weeks I would have to run back to steroids, to those small tubes which I hated with all my heart. And so my solution came in form of these two products, a soap and a lotion. So at first I was skeptic because I had never heard about them before. I simply just didn't know, what to do, because I had tried so many things. But I was also desperate. I was willing to try. Yeah. So I tried these two and they helped. I found out that they were soothing my skin, especially that tube that you see, that lotion. So I started moving with it in my bag. And so every time I would feel the itching, I would feel like I wanted to scratch, I would just apply that lotion. And slowly with time, the lesions started disappearing. That week, the first week, I had already registered some good results. And I kept using. I was consistent now. I was willing to do anything to get me off steroids. So it took me about 7 months in total. Now, let me tell you, 7 months was nothing. I know for some people, 7 months feels like, wow, that's hell. No, it was a miracle for me. 7 months was nothing compared to 15 years of hell. Yeah, and so I could not believe that eczema had gone totally. I was like, wow, God is so good. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the company and this beautiful product that they manufacture for us. So the business now. I got to know about the business much later. I was simply interested in the product. I remember joining actually a week before our wedding. I joined just for health benefits. I just wanted to pamper myself. I bought perfumes, everything. I just wanted to, everything was about skincare, personal care, things that I just wanted to experience and see what they looked like. Okay, so later I got to know about the business behind these gorgeous products. I saw successful people that I knew personally who are traveling the world, earning the kind of money that was my dream income. And I approached them. I was now interested. I thought I was not business oriented, but I discovered later that actually I was really interested. So I asked them, how are you doing it? I am interested. I would like to also, earn that money as well. Yeah. And so one of them showed me the system, how to do it. And in implementing what she showed me, I'm going to share with you what she showed me. In implementing that, in about 6 months, I had moved to a leadership position. We call it manager. We had become managers in the business. And the company paid me money which my job had never paid me as a medical doctor. I was so excited. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. So we kept working hard, and the following year, so that was 2015, 2016, we qualified for our first ever trip. We went to Greece at the beautiful Costa Navarino. Unforgettable experience, beautiful 5-star trip. I had ever traveled before, but not the Forever way. Forever beats them all. It was beyond beautiful. Yeah, so we have never looked back ever since. And we thought, why not? Let's try this. You might get interested. This might be you as well. You never know. I was like you when I was introduced to this before. I was saying if I could get a quarter of what I'm seeing, that would be enough. Yeah, but I'm glad that I am I've not arrived where I want to be, but I'm also not where I used to be, and I thank God for that. And I want to share with you, you never know. Be open-minded, listen carefully. You may find your blessing here, okay? So this is a place where ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results. This is our founder, Rex Mon. He passed on in 2021, but he was fit. He passed on at age 85. When you look at him, he was still strong. I believe because of these beautiful products. I believe that. So this is his son, our current CEO. He's called Craig Mon. Amazing leader. What you are seeing in the background, those are our headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona. I had a chance to visit that place. Here, the CEO and our president, very humble, very welcoming us at the home office. It was amazing. Yeah. We are in 160 countries of the world. We are on every continent you can think about. And so what does this mean to you in terms of business? It means that you can also open business in any of these countries. Currently, we have business in 10 countries. We have business in Australia, in US, in UK, here in East Africa. I'm expecting money from Angola, and I have never stepped my foot there. So what we can do is like this. We share an information online, on Zoom, on YouTube. And when the people, wherever they are, when they get interested, they shop in those countries where they are, and you get paid for whatever is done in those countries. Isn't that amazing? This is our growth. When we started in 1978, we've been around for 46 years. Yeah, so back in 1978, we were making $1 million per year. Then we moved to $1 million per month, and now we are at $1 million a day. In fact, we have moved to probably 4 or 5 times that, because our turnover is at almost $3 billion per year. And we are socially responsible. We have a charity foundation, a branch of Forever Living called Forever Giving, which helps thousands around the world with educational resources, disaster relief, support the disabled, and many other causes. Here we were in Dubai packing meals for the less privileged. But I want to say that beyond Forever Living as a company, we also do it as individual business owners. Here we were in a certain part of Uganda. We had visited some disabled children, and we were just sharing hope with them. It was around Christmas time. And it's our culture now. We are not just interested in making money, but we are also interested in giving back to our communities. Yes, we are environmentally responsible. We have over 6 million plants of aloe in our plantations. So it's beautiful. We also get to contribute to the oxygen in the world. All right? And these are our seals of approval. So we have 3 major reasons which explain that growth. Number 1, it's the outstanding product. The products speak for themselves. They are premium product, beautiful. Nothing compares with them. When it comes to quality, no one beats Forever. And then the marketplace is everyone, men, women, children, everyone, because we brush our teeth every day, we wash our hair, we want to look good. People are now avoiding sodas. They want to be healthy, and so they are looking for all ways to stay healthy. They are developing healthy eating habits, and that is our trend. That's where we are. Yeah, and we have an exceptional business model. I will be showing you shortly. So, our research and development, we do it ourselves. There's no other third party that comes in. And so we ensure that the quality that is delivered out there on the market is top notch. It's vertically integrated. The whole process is controlled by Forever. We plant our own aloe. I've mentioned this. We test them. We have researchers, doctors, nutritionists on board who are improving continuously the product. We package them, beautifully packaged, to take care of the environment, and then we ship them to the different destinations. So we use aloe. Aloe is our main ingredient in most of our products. Aloe has gained a lot of attention from the research world in the recent years, in the last 20 years or so. And they have found out that it's a medicinal plant. Actually, it's the only plant which has in itself over 200 nutrients. And so it's amazing. That's how it can heal inside and outside. Okay? And so that's what we take and we package it. It's the main ingredient. When we are talking about aloe content in our product, we are talking about 70, 80, 90% of aloe content. Most products out there, when they tell you it has aloe, you're probably talking about 10, 20%. Okay, so our products, what are our products? We have aloe drinks. The drinks are our signature collection. If anything, at least try the drinks. Beautiful, amazing. So what they do, they cleanse. They help with absorption. The food you are eating, the absorption, what you absorb from that food is very little compared to our body, which takes aloe. So aloe helps with that. It cleanses and helps with absorption also. Yeah. Those are the drinks. Then we have bee product. We are also number one world beekeepers. We have one of my favorite bee product is the royal jelly. This is the exclusive food for the queen bee. She can live up to 6 years. All other bees can only last 6 weeks. And what makes the difference is nutrition, what she's fed on. And so that's why it's called royal jelly, actually. Food for the royals. So it's anti-aging, anti-stress. It has amazing properties. You may want to include it in your diet. We have nutritional supplement. My favorite here is we call it Arctic Sea. This is fish oil combined with olive oil. For all ages. For children, very good for brain function, brain development. Between 0 to 5 years, that's when the brain develops faster than any other stage in life. So you need to support that process. For us, it's good news when you are talking about good and bad cholesterol in our bodies. It gives you the right ratio for your fats. We are talking about joints for the elderly. We are talking about health of our eyes, our skin. Just to let you know that this is an overall health product that everyone should have. We have different weight management product, those who want to lose weight or to gain weight. We have personal care products. Like I've said, we brush our teeth, we need detergent to use, shampoos, deodorant, and we have the best quality in the world. Okay, we have skincare products. Whether you have oily skin or dry skin or combination, this is my favorite area. I may not want to take you there. We might take a whole day. These are seals of approvals. The first one, we give a 30-day money back guarantee. We have that policy. So if we gave you some products and they didn't deliver what we promised they would, you are free to bring them back and we will give you back your money within 30 days. And then the second seal is the International Aloe Science Council. We received this seal for purity and consistency. Those who are in the business world, production especially, they understand this. It's hard to stay consistent. For 46 years, we were the first in the world to receive this seal. And then we have a seal from the Jews and Muslim societies. They are particular societies, and so when they see their seal, they know that this is safe to take for them. The last seal shows that we protect animals. We don't test our products on animals. Rather, pets can benefit from our products. So some testimonies, some examples of people who have used our product. You can see this gentleman had what we call a one sack, and after using one of our fantastic program, you can see it's now a 6-pack, right? All right. So the product, there are so many, we can't finish them in one sitting. We have different trainings about different products. You may want to check out and see what you are interested in. This was just to give you an idea of what we have. Now, the business model we use is called team marketing or network marketing. It's different from the way we are used to do business. If you look down here, you see that we have traditional sales. For example, let me give an example of Coca-Cola. the plant is in the US. When they are coming to Uganda, for example, they look for a national agent. That one is going to get wholesalers. Those ones are going to get retailers. So you can only get your bottle from the nearest shop or the nearest hotel. Now, a bottle, let me use UGX, a bottle which you buy at 2,000 shillings. It was probably 200 shillings from the plant, from the manufacturer, because there are so many middlemen in between who also have to get their cut to feed their families. You will find the consumer, the end consumer, is the one who is going to pay all those middlemen. And now we are witnessing a shift in distribution, and companies are cutting costs by reducing middlemen. So, for example, with Forever, you find you are the only bridge between the manufacturer and the end consumer. You are the only bridge. They say, Esther, we are coming to Uganda. We don't know so many Ugandans, but if you are willing to connect us to your networks, we are willing to give you the money that would have gone to billboards and TV and newspapers, because we don't use those means to advertise our product. Okay? So this is our job description. We do 4 things. Number 1, we use the products. We use the product because it's very easy to share with someone the benefits you've got by using the shampoo. It's very easy to tell someone, I like how it leaves my hair feeling, smelling. I love the texture. I love this. You don't need a teacher to tell you what it does when you have used it yourself. When you know the color of the tooth gel we are talking about, the deodorant, how does it feel on your skin? You're the master. You know more than anyone else. Okay, so we use the product and then we share the benefits of the product. We build a team and coach the team. Let me talk about them one by one. So when you have used the product, it's very easy to go and share the benefits. We are not salespeople. 90% of us, most people are not salespeople, right? So we are recommending, and that is something we do on a daily basis. When I look at your beautiful dress, I ask, wow, this is beautiful, where did you get it from? You immediately tell me, check this shop they have. And when I go there, they are not going to pay me. They are not going to pay you rather for sending me there. The difference with Forever is that whenever you recommend something nice that is going to improve people's lives, they pay me. They pay me for every recommendation that I make. So we are saying you don't have to sell to everyone in your city. Just develop between 15 to 20 regular consumers, people who love the product like you. And they call you when the soap is finished, when the perfume is finished. They tell you, I need another one. Bring me this, bring me that, right? So by developing a few customers, a few regular customer base, you find you are making about $400 a month, which is not little money. It's money you can use for different things in the home. Okay? This is the retailing business. Then you can start building a small team among the people you are talking to. Some of them will tell you, I'm also interested in making extra income. I'm not just interested in buying the product. I want to buy them cheaper, but I also want to make money like you. And so show them how to service a few customers like you are doing. Teach them those skills. And you find you are developing 2-3 people who are servicing their own customers like you are doing. Now, we are no longer talking about retail income, only retail profit. You have started building your team. It's like you are opening branches of your shop in different areas. If your friend stays in Kampala, another one in Entebbe, another one in Barara, wherever you have friends who are servicing their own customers, for every product that moves in that organization through those people, you get paid a commission. And so you've started building a team. And so by doing that, you can start building a team of 15 to 20 people. These are not people that you brought alone. You probably brought on board 3-5 people. Each one of them brought like 1-2 people. Some probably were not even interested in building a team. They are just regular customers. But others are building teams like you. And so you find, before you know, your team is growing from 5 to 10 to 15. So if you can get to a place where you have between 15 to 20 team members who are active like you have reached that leadership position I talked about. You are a manager. As a manager, you earn on average about $2,000. Okay? It can be more, it can be less, but on average, okay? And so now, as a manager, your next goal, you can see examples of teams, of building teams. Your friends, the people you know, those are the people who you are going to do business with. If you have friends and you are not doing business with them, I don't know. All right, so now as a manager, your next goal is to develop leaders. Help your team members to become managers like you. And for every leader that you raise, every manager that you raise, you get paid a commission. And we are talking, it's not little. For every leader that you raise, it's about another $2,000. So you joined the business, you became a manager, you're earning your $2,000. When I come on board and I become a manager under you, on top of your $2,000 as a manager, you get another $2,000. This is average. We are not making claims saying that it's fixed. No, it can be more, it can be less, but on average, it looks like that. A managerial business, a commission from there. So $2,000 on top of your $2,000. Okay. Now, if you can develop as many leaders as you want, they could be 2 leaders, that's $4,000 on top of your $2,000, $6,000. It could be 5 leaders, 10 leaders, 20 leaders. You decide how big you want your organization. It's like giving you actually a blank check, and you write what you want to see, and you go and work for it. Right? Now, I met recently a beautiful, very young lady. What impressed me about her is her simplicity. She is very simple and down to earth. So what has she achieved? She has managed to develop not 50 leaders, not 100 leaders, but 300 leaders. Now you can imagine the kind of money she's making, but very jovial, very, very humble. Imagine rubbing shoulders. I call it rubbing shoulders with giants. It was an amazing experience. Looking at her, and she's just been in the business for 10 years. 10 years, guys. I mean, I realized we are the ones who limit ourselves. It's what we tell our brains, our mind. Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to do this. If she can do it, I can do it. And I'm going to do it. Okay. This is a business which you can pass on to the next generations. You can build it. You can imagine, like the lady I've just told you about. She doesn't even have babies. She told us, my next goal is to go and just have babies. Wow. I said, amazing. She has something to pass on down the generations. And it's something we need to embrace, especially in Africa, actually the whole world, They say that we rarely pass on wealth. If you count the percentage of people who are able to leave wealth to the following generations, they are very, very few. So Forever has given us this platform to build an inheritance that we can leave to our children. We have other incentives, something we call Forever to Drive. If you qualify, you and your team, you cannot do it alone. Rich people look for and build networks. I like to give the example of MTN in Uganda. It has over 1,000 employees, and imagine each employee is giving you 8 hours. That's a total of 8,000 hours of work into someone's business. You can't even do that. Even if you killed yourself and you say, let me work 24 hours a day, you can never compete with such a person. 8,000 hours versus 24 hours. You can never compete with such a person, okay? So we need to build teams. If you want to be wealthy, you need to find a way to build a team, okay? So if you qualify for this incentive, you and your team, you get paid between $400 to $800 per month for 36 months, 3 years. So level 1 is $400, level 2 $600, level 3 $800 per month for 36 months. Okay. So an example of those who have qualified, some have even decided to call their cars Forever. That's the brand now. You may not be into cars like me. My boys and my husband, they love cars. I don't, not that much. So you can use the money for whatever you want. It's for me, it's homes, beautiful homes, real estate. You decide. The money is yours. You decide. Okay. Global travels. This is another incentive. I had always wanted to travel with. I used to hear how people travel with Forever, and I said, Lord, help me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So Forever offers us 2 trips every year, which you can qualify for again with your team. So when you qualify, for example, next year is going to be France, Paris. We are working towards France. And so the first trip happens in April every year, then the other trip in September. Okay, so you can see this was Greece, up above. Have Pattaya, beautiful destinations, 5-star trips, like I've mentioned before. Beautiful. It's amazing. Yes, and then the last incentive is called Chairman's Bonus. So for security purposes, we no longer display the amount, but this is a guy who has inspired me a lot in our industry. He's called Rolf Kip. Please look him up on YouTube or Google him. He every year, this incentive shows the generosity of our founders. The company gets its profits, the profit they have made that year, and they share with the business owners. They give back a certain percentage to the top, those who are working hard. And those checks range between $3,000 to $1 million. Ever since I joined Forever, I've never seen this man go back home with a check less than $1 million. And I said, you know what? I'm going to work hard until I get a check like that. The day I get a check of $1 million, I can decide to retire from Forever. But before that, I am here to stay. Okay? So, with all this, I want to bring this to a close. You might be saying, this sounds too good to be true. But we want to tell you it's a business like any other business. Time and effort are required. You need to learn new skills. You need to be part of a team. You need to be coachable. You need to be ready to do what they are telling you to do. Okay? And we want to tell you that if you do that, it's guaranteed. Success is guaranteed because it has been tested and proven. It's there. You do this, you get this. Okay? Yeah. So the ball is in your court now. We have shared with you. It's you to decide. If you want to start, we want to be like God. You know, God says in the Bible, I have put life and death before you, but choose life. So even as we are saying, decide to start. You will not be on your own. You are starting for yourself, but you will not be here on your own. Okay? And we want to say that once your goal is clear, why you want to do this, everything else will be easy. Everything else will be easy. So define your why first, and the how will be sorted. So this is how you can start. The full stock is about 2.2 million. This is in Ugandan shillings. That's about $500. $500 or maybe 500 pounds or $500, about there, not exactly that, but on average about that. We have a pack which is pre-packed by the company. That one is discounted. In Uganda you can get it at 1.75. That's a full pack. So if you don't have that capital, you can still start at half stock or quarter stock. And if you really stuck, don't have enough money, minimum purchase is $100. With $100, which business do you start with as little money as that and you get huge results? It's not there. So we want to encourage you, come and we start, come and we move. You might be the next millionaire in the family, in your family. All right? There is a reason why God has brought you here on this channel to listen to this. Please listen carefully, decide to take action, and believe in God. There is a reason why He has brought you here again, I believe. Okay? So with that, I want to just caution you, be aware of dream killers. Some of these are people who are closest to us actually. It could be your mom, it could be your sister, it could be your brother, it could be your dad, it could be your auntie, uncle, it could be your workmate, it could be anyone. And it's not because they don't like you or they are discouraging you. No, it's because they are fearing for you. People fear change. We are not comfortable with change. And so we are just there. And they say, forever? Really? Do you want to do that? Do you want to be selling shampoos? No. But they haven't seen what you have seen. They were not part of this information. So if there's someone crucial to you, someone who has to first understand this, share this information. Let them understand. Okay? And then make an informed decision. Okay? So, let me wish you good luck, and I hope to see you at the top. Thank you so much.